Not cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear in California, they made it legal now. You don't have to inform someone that you have HIV before that you're HIV positive before you have sex with them. Yeah, it's no longer illegal. It's not a felony to fuck someone knowing you're HIV positive and that you could give them HIV.
California is like the new Florida, right? Like they're trying to be the most idiotic state.
What is the reasoning behind that? Like what?
Maybe
I guess that they're saying there's no shame for, HIV. It just means that you were irresponsible and, whatever. Like, but still, you should have to tell people.
I'm not judging people how they get it because different circumstances arise. Like there's rape, there's drugs, there's whatever the case may be. So I'm not judging you because you have it. But if you have it, accept that responsibility and let somebody you're sleeping with know that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's infinitely worse than herpes.
Like, for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like herpes is like, all right, like you can fuck your partner with that, but if it's HIV, it's
a life changer.
It is. I have an uncle. I don't think it's a death sentence so much anymore. People can let you go, man.
Here's what I wonder, though. Is it a financial death sentence? How expensive is it to have HIV treatment for the rest of your life?
You have to take pills on top of pills on top of pills. I know somebody with it, and they live their life normally. It's not like this detrimental, like I'm dying kind of thing anymore.
Except he has 2 mortgages, one for pills, one for his house.
It's a real thing. So I don't understand that line of logic of where you get to the point where you're like, now you don't have to tell anybody that you have that anymore. That's bullshit.
Yeah, 18 grand a year.
18 grand for 48 weeks of treatment.
That is 2 mortgages.
That's insane.
If I could somehow fuck someone into having an ironclad contract on a car lease for $18,000 a year, that would not be okay with me. I would fuck them, and I'd be like, "Oh God, that was great." By the way, you now are the proud leasing owner of a 2018 Yukon XL. See you later.
Fully loaded. World of being a woman,
fully
Taylor.
loaded. Heated seats, air-conditioned seats.
This seems like a good segue into Squarespace because this episode of Painful Already is sponsored by our friends over at Squarespace. Whether you need a domain, website, or online store, make your next move with Squarespace. With easy-to-use tools, you can create a beautiful website with Squarespace's all-in-one platform. There's nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever. You can create a beautiful website or online store with an award-winning template. Squarespace's award-winning templates are the most beautiful way to present your ideas online. Squarespace also offers a unique domain experience that's fully transparent and simple to set up. They're trusted by millions of people and some of the most respected brands in the world. Squarespace is used by a wide range of creatives and people, including musicians, designers, artists, restaurants, and more. Everybody needs their own corner of the internet today, so get started and start your free trial today at squarespace.com/PKA to get 10% off your first purchase. That's squarespace.com/PKA. Begin the next move in your career today with Squarespace.
This is the leader in the space. If you have a hobby you want to take pro, it starts with Squarespace. Get your domain, set yourself up, let people know about you.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to be careful about the jokes I make about the advertisers. So I'm holding back.
Sometimes we don't get paid.
Sometimes we don't get paid. So I got Squarespace. You need to let me know. Could I make some?
You get paid in laughs. You get paid in laughs, man.
Yeah. Those don't translate well to. I tried to give the electric company some laughs last week. Knock knock, and they were like lights off. It just didn't work.
Our power went out yesterday. I am such a dumbass. I'll explain. So we bought a nice generator in the fall. And as a proper dumbass, that's where my efforts ended. I'm not a bad electrician. Like, I wired up our stable, did some videos on it. And I have my brother as an actual electrician to kind of like, hold my hand whenever I have questions and such. And he told me, like, hey, don't just it's called backfeeding. Don't just backfeed your generator into the sub panel. That's not that safe. And so I interpreted that as don't do anything. Well, the power went out yesterday, and now I'm not ready. Now the power is out, and my wife is like, we bought the generator, and she's, like getting on me in the dark about it. And she's like, we should do something before the sun goes down. And it's like, that's 45 minutes away.
The vampires are coming.
So I get to it, I have this big extension cord. I chop the end off of it. I put on like a dryer plug so I can backfeed, turn the sub panel off because I don't want to electrocute some lineman, and wire it all up. We fire up the generator and I plug it in, and all the lights in the house start blinking. They're going on and off. They're just like power. And I'm like, come on, generator. Like, I feel like once it gets past the curve, everything will start working better. And I'm right. The lights stop blinking. The house appears to have power. We turned it off when we saw the smoke in the laundry room. And that was really concerning. I don't know where this smoke is coming from. Doesn't smell like a healthy smell. And I shut the generator off. And now we're running around the house like, which rooms smell like fire? Well, it's the server room and the laundry room. So I don't know what the hell to do. I go to the crawl space and start looking for, things I can't see. Everything seems fine. Fix its little insulation, whatever. Go back up. The smells are dissipating mostly. I don't know actually what happened in the laundry room, but in the server room, the UPS got totally fried. It doesn't work anymore. This is a $1,000 mistake so far. And I don't know where the story goes. I shut things off. We have another UPS sitting around, but it's not good enough.
I'm sorry, what's a UPS?
Oh, uninterruptible power supply. It's kind of like a safety measure between.
I thought you'd killed the package delivery man.
Yeah, bro. I was right there.
My mistake. Not everyone worked in IT. So military people do that. I'll circle back around to that.
Okay, civilian.
So, and then for whatever reason, the fireplace, there's a fan that blows it. The little variable speed fan control busted. So I spent the rest of the night shopping for things that I broke by backfeeding into the panel like a jackass. And that was my day.
Does not sound fun.
No, it really sucked. Back to the acronym thing. Have you ever talked to military people and they don't talk about their MOS and they have to PCP somewhere and like whatever it is?
I was eating an MRI, and then our head gunner saw a CTE over on the horizon, about 3 clicks east, and then the CDC. It's like, God damn it!
Yeah,
like
know your audience. Like everyone
MRE,
else in the world, like caters what they're saying to their audience. But I feel like military guys almost purposely exclude them. Right? My friend was moving, but he wasn't moving. He was like PCing somewhere or something. I don't know what the freaking term is. I've forgotten it.
Yeah. It's the same thing in every professional sphere, like even the business world. Like people will bust out like acronyms like that aren't helpful, to try and save like 2 seconds, and then you're sitting there in your head like, wait, what? Oh yeah, that's what they mean. But then they're 6 words ahead. Very, very uncouth. I don't like it. But you can't ever say, what's that mean? Because then they'll go, oh, you don't know what the fuck is, So you don't want that.